Hey everyone, this is Bell, Enforcement Officer Agent 191. So, in today's video, I want to be talking about, just in today's topic, about my walkie-talkie system and how it works. And it's not like going through everything, how it works or anything. It's like the channel operation stuff. So I just want to say that everyone's going to be watching this video probably today or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to post it today or maybe not. Just depends on how much trouble I'm having with the walkie-talkie system. Okay, listen. And I'm talking to everyone on here. Please and thank you. If an officer tells you to get off the channel, don't go and say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Or fuck your mom, or you're a pussy, or whatever your profanity language has to say. Don't say it on my channel. Okay? Another thing, I got blown up last night on my phone. I was in bed at 9 o'clock last night, and people were on there saying profanity, saying shit that made no sense to my company, and said shit that shouldn't have been on there. So the people that were on my radio last night, just to let you know, you are going to be investigated as of today, because goddamn well, you should not have been on my walkie-talkie system. It doesn't matter if it's on my handheld portable walkie-talkie system, or it doesn't matter if it's on my base one or my backup radio that's on my phone. Now listen, I've been patient, I've been nice, but listen, I'm not gonna be in Mr. Nice Guy anymore. I'm not gonna be a fucking nice cop anymore, or a bell enforcement agent anymore. Okay, now listen. Not only have I told you people to stay off my channel, on channel 18, 1, and 22, and all these channels, you know better. Now, I'm starting to get a little tired of this, me repeating myself over and over again, because I've told you guys over and over to stay off. And what do you guys get on and do? You get on and say shit on it. So listen, as of today, I'm going to give out my rights to everyone that was on that base radio last night on my backup radio. Not this one right here, because this one, it's encrypted. And I'm not telling you the number on that. Even though I know what it is, I'm not telling you it because no one needs to be on that. But as of today, I am going to give out Miranda rights. And I'm sorry to say it, these are not fake cuffs. These are legit die-cast metal handcuffs. And they freaking suck and hurt, and they make you feel like you're going to be put in jail for some bad reason. Now, like I said, I don't want to have to handcuff somebody, but if you're obstructing my emergency radio traffic transmissions for my company, you're going to have to be handcuffed, because therefore you're committing a crime. And like I said on my other videos, you do a crime, you pay the time. Okay, now I'm going to start, and I know the people that I'm talking to on the video. I know you know who you are. So I'm going to read your Miranda rights off to you guys. There's 4 people that were on the radio last night. Or actually, no. Let me say it again. My mistake. 10 people on there, mouthing off. I only got 1 compliant person, and I'll tell the people that were on here last night on my base or my backup radio, don't say the F word to me. That's disrespectful, especially if I'm a bell agent officer. You don't tell a bell agent officer to go and fuck somebody. That is rude and disrespectful. And let me tell you another thing. That other person this morning at 9:30, when he was on there, it was just a kid. I said to him, hey, can you please change the channel to 2022, because that's a non-emergency traffic channel. And let me tell you guys, did you think he would say the F word to me? No. You know what he told me? He said, no, I don't want no trouble. I don't want to be in trouble with law enforcement. I should have known better not to be on the channel. He said his brother told him to get on there and start screwing off. Well, as soon as he heard me say that, he's like, I'm going to a different channel. I know I shouldn't have been on your channel. And he left. Now, you guys on the hand, and you know who I'm talking to. The guys that were on my backup radio last night talking shit to me. You know who I'm talking to. Each one of you know that I'm talking to you. Each one of you know who I'm talking to. But So I'm going to give out the Miranda rights, okay? It's in my book. Now, I'm telling you, after today, you're going to jail. I'm not going to repeat it again. But hey, people learn by their mistakes. I learned by my mistakes. And look, if in case you think I'm fake, I'm not. Here it is right here. This is a real detective badge, okay? I've had it for a long time. Why do you think the tape is on it? Because I've used it for all my life during my traffic stops and shit. Now listen, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read it to you, and then at the end of the thing, you're probably going to have to explain a lot to the judge of what you're doing. And we will do a lie detector test on you. Just to put that to you, we will do a lie detector test on you. And if you fail that, then you're guilty and you will go for a long time. So here's your Miranda warning, okay? And you know who I'm talking to. Every one of you know who I'm talking to. They were on last night saying shit to me. And all the other ones that were being good, this is not for you. I appreciate what you did for me, especially the kid this morning. You did good. I love that. I never get a person that's compliant with me about my company, so I appreciate what you did this morning. I really do. And if you see this video, go subscribe to me. Maybe I'll invite you to my club. You did good, and that's what we need every day. We don't need somebody telling us, my bail bonds agency, to go fuck themselves. That is illiterate, and that's hoggish, and that's rude. You don't do that for somebody that has a company. Because let me tell you, people, I made my company in 2015, Bail Enforcement Agency, and no one ever did that on the beginning. And I'm going to say whose particular fault is for this. It's Dollar General, because they are selling my dispatch radios from my company, and they know it. And I even did a lie detector test on Dollar General, and you know what it told me? It's a lie. They did not know that they're selling my radio. So there's going to be some things changing in a couple of next weeks. I might even have to advertise for the FCC that this isn't right. That's why I got many radios from there as possible. So when I go to complain about it, when they take it off the shelves, I've got my radios and it's good to go. So here we go. I'm sorry to say this to you guys, but for the other kids that were being good, I appreciate it. And you don't have to worry. But for the people that were ruining this for our people, one bad apple ruins it for everyone. So, I'm sorry, but here's where we're at right now. All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements at the time. Raver, do you understand each of these rights I have just explained to you right now? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? All right. So, and for privacy reasons, I'm not allowed to show the paper because it's for my company. So, disrespect that too. Just disrespect it. Don't disrespect it. All right. I don't want to do that today, but,
Call from Forest City.
But, I had to do it because people weren't listening. So, we had to do something. My company had to do something about it. And you know what? Even if I had to give you rent, it's not the bad things that happen in your life. But, you've got to stay off the channels. And that includes 18, 1, 22, and 19, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Those you cannot be on. Okay, actually, let me check. I'll double check here to make sure I'm saying it right. Okay, so 1, is from my company. You can't use that. 3, 5, and 7, you can use. 15, 17, 19, Tron 1 and 2 is my company. 4, you can use. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22 channels for Bail Bonds Police Agency Enforcement Agency, you cannot use. 1 for the lower frequency, you can't use at all. It's crossed out. That means I'm using it. 3, 5, and 7. Well, wait, 1 on the. Oh no, excuse me. Lower channel 1 frequency you can use. That one we don't use. But 3, 5, and 7 from Bell Fortune Agency Company we use. And I'm going to show you the paper right here so you get to see it. So, so with that being said and that being in mind, please respect that. As soon as you see this video, everyone, listen. I ain't playing games with anyone anymore. This is not a joke. And I'm going to repeat it again. This is not a freaking joke. I want everyone to know that. This is a serious thing that you guys are doing. When you're on there, on my public safety channel, and even on my handheld that's on channel 18, if you're on there telling me, fuck you, fuck your ass, fuck you, near, whatever you have to say, don't say it. Because let me tell you something. Every time you say that, my base radio, and not only my base radio, but my backup radio and my handheld walkie-talkie that I showed you in the video today records it. And I've got an app. So every time you do that, I've got evidence against you. So don't you say, fuck you again. Because I guarantee it. Yeah, I'm not going to say it again. But you know what's going to be expected if you do it again. Now, I've been nice. I mean, I have to admit. When I first made my company, not everyone knew my channels, okay? But that's why my company is making it a possibility that we make videos to show you that the channels that we use, you can't use. The ones that we have marked, that's the ones you have to follow. The ones that are not marked and scratched out, those are the ones you can use. But listen, no more of this. If I get one more person tonight on my backup radio, and you know what backup radio I'm talking about. It's on my phone, not my handheld that I can hold in my hands, but the base backup radio. You're looking for a bruising, okay? I'm not threatening you, but that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna earn up to if you keep doing that. Now, like I said, I'm fine if you're on a different base radio and different bandwidth other than VHF and UHF. And ham, 6 meter, but if you're on FRS, GMRS, knock yourself out, get on any channel you want, and go ahead. But if you're on VHF, UHF, ham, 6 meter, don't transmit. If you're on channel 18 or 22 or all the channels I showed you on that paper, that frequency paper, if you violate that, you will go to jail. And I guarantee it, you will not like my company because my company is very strict. And you probably won't even get food at the halfway house. You probably won't even get food because we don't serve it. So that's it for the video. If you're not new to Bell Enforcement Agent 191, which is me, go and subscribe and comment and hit the like button. Hit the like button and hit the notification bell to get new videos every day. Some random, some during the night, some even in the evening, some anytime, some could be at any time of the day. But that's it. I hope you learned your lesson, and if you keep doing this, then I can't really help you unless you tell me why you're doing it. And other than that, Bell Enforcement Agent 191 out.